I'm just an old punk rocker. I've never kissed anybody's ass. I never give a shit what people say. I'm gonna do it my way. You know, George Lucas was a punk rocker, man. He didn't take shit, and look where he is now. My name is Needles. I'm a tattoo artist in Manhattan for the last 28 years, and I'm a dedicated Star Wars nerd. The first movie, I saw it in '77. I was 5 years old. That was it from there. I was just floored. It drove me into the arts, because seeing those images and all that stuff made me think, I want to do that. And then as I got a little older and started to discover the art of Ralph McQuarrie, and that really was something. It definitely inspired me. One of my favorite illustrators is Drew Struzan, and he did most of the Star Wars posters. So I did a lot of studying of those and how he went from point A to B, and it really pushed me. Today I'm continuing work on my friend Eric Tyler, another Star Wars nerd. We actually met up at very many Star Wars celebrations and worked on his tattoos originally there. And over the course of years, it's evolved. He had specific pieces that he wanted, and as the space gets filled up, you can tell who's gonna fit where. I leave everything open so that it can be connected. So in the end, it all looked like one. To me, tattooing is just like illustrating. You're communicating with images. So you need to find a way that it works with the body, but also can tell the story that someone wants to tell. I get the enjoyment out of creating a story visually. So I look forward to doing different characters or lesser known characters. There's only so many Vaders and Boba Fetts you can do, you know? That Obi-Wan was the first Obi-Wan I've actually done. I believe Obi-Wan is definitely probably my favorite. I find it appealing that Obi-Wan was in a lot of the same situations as Anakin and chose not to pursue these situations, whereas Anakin did. So he had a lot more restraint, a lot more morals. Plus, he was the only one to actually beat Vader. I went to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn. My first year, got a tattoo myself. And I was like, that's pretty cool. So, started tattooing. One thing led to another, and it took over. I had no apprenticeship. No one taught me anything. I figured it out myself. Anything on this planet, you want to be good at it, do it all the time. And that's how you get good at things. Tattooing is no different. It takes dedication and work and a lot of love too. You have to love what you do. How many have I done? Definitely in the multiple of hundreds. Being a licensed Lucas artist, we work the Star Wars celebrations. We actually tattoo at the events. Star Wars tattoos over 4 or 5 days. Not every artist can just show up and be in these. You have to be approved. It's a process. Since I was a child, I wanted to work in the Lucas realm. So being a licensed Lucas artist, it was a dream come true. That also got me into Industrial Light and Magic, the effects house that George Lucas created, and that's still used by many, many filmmakers. A lot of people that I know that are serious Star Wars fans, it's part of their life. Just like it inspired me, it's inspired millions of people in different ways and similar ways. If you are a serious, dedicated fan and you have tattoos, it's obvious. Somebody's not gonna get a tattoo if they just kinda like Star Wars, you know what I mean? I think I only have like 3 now. I have 2 versions of Vader and one of Darth Maul. Star Wars, I think it's lasted so long mainly because of the fans. You know, if it didn't have a solid fan base, they wouldn't continue to make them. George Lucas was a punk rocker, man. There's something to be said about sticking to your guns and making sure you do it the right way and do it your way.